Welcome to today's Willpower Moment. I'm Dr. James Meschino. Today's topic is, where does willpower come from and how do we best access it? You know, everyone struggles in some way with temptation, addiction, distraction, and procrastination. These are not individual weaknesses that reveal our personal inadequacies. They're universal experiences and part of the human condition. Now, studies show that an important way to improve our lives on many levels, including relationships, financial success, career success, dealing more effectively with stress, and achieving more happiness and better health, is to improve our willpower capacity. Dr. Kelly McConigal, who teaches the Science of Willpower course at Stanford University, states that if we want to improve our lives, willpower is not a bad place to start. The thing to understand is that willpower is actually broken up into three different powers. I won't power, I will power, and I want power. When it comes to wellness, I won't power, I will power, and I want power looks something like this. We look to our I won't power when we want to resist giving into temptation like eating donuts, french fries, high-fat burgers, cheesecake, chocolate bars. We tap into our I will power when making yourself do things that you don't feel like doing in the moment, like exercising when you don't feel like it. The third power is I want power. You know, when you're facing temptation or flirting with procrastination, you need to remember that what you really want is to fit into those skinny jeans or improve your cholesterol, blood sugar, or blood pressure through lifestyle measures so you don't die young or have a stroke or need a leg amputation, or that you want to add lean mass or muscle tone to your body. You want to improve your fitness level. I want power is the reason you summon I won't power and I will power in the very first place. I want power is the powerful driver of success if you can tap into it on a regular basis. The problem is that most people don't, which results in a weakening of their I want power and their I will power. So willpower is about harnessing the powers. I won't power, I will power, I want power. So where do these powers actually come from? Well, they come from a part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex, which is located right behind the forehead in the front of the head. Now, it has three regions. Now, the upper left side specializes in I will power. It helps you start and stick to boring, difficult, and stressful tasks like staying on the treadmill when you'd rather be hitting the showers. The right side handles I won't power, which holds you back from following every impulse or craving that you have, like eating the donut, texting while driving, doing drugs, smoking, binge drinking, and so on. Together, these two regions of the prefrontal cortex really decide what you do from moment to moment in life. Now, the third region of the prefrontal cortex is just a little bit lower in the middle area, which keeps track of our goals and our desires. It decides what you want. And the more rapidly these cells fire, these brain cells fire, the more motivated you are to take action or resist temptation. So if you can get that area of the brain to be firing, it really helps you stick to what you want to do. So this part of the brain remembers what you really want, even when the rest of your brain is screaming, eat that, drink that, smoke that, buy that. The thing to appreciate is that every willpower challenge requires doing something difficult, whether it's walking away from temptation or running away from the stressful situation or task at hand. That's why reminding yourself daily of your I want power is so important to being able to keep track of and capitalize on your I won't power and your I will power, moving you in the right direction. Now, one really good way to tap into your I want power is to post a picture of yourself in a highly visible location. It should be a picture of you at a time when you look the most fit and really vibrant. Or it could be a picture of a person with the body you feel you could aspire to if you could just stay true to your wellness game plan. You can post it on your fridge, in your office, in your bedroom, but make sure it's somewhere that's highly visible so you see it virtually every day. The sight of that image will increase the firing in the prefrontal cortex of the I want power area, which in turn will highly influence your I won't power and your I will power through the day. That'll move you closer to the goal and greatly help you overcome the daily temptations and distractions of life that can pull you off track. Remember that nobody does it perfectly. Everyone wrestles with temptation, distraction, procrastination, and even some form of addictive behavior to some degree. You're not alone. The key is to tap into your I want power daily, which in turn helps you to get your I won't power and your I will power driving your actions towards your goals. I suggest you post an inspirational picture of yourself or someone else in a highly visible location to muster your I want power every day, or take those skinny jeans out of the closet and hang them somewhere where you can see them as another form of visible motivation. Okay, I will, I won't, I want. You have the power. See you next time.